Hello, everybody. How are we? Welcome. Happy Saturday, one and all. How's your day been? Hope it's been good. We've had quite a nice one, to be honest. We had a little bit of chill out first thing in the morning. There wasn't really a great deal happening. There was no football training for Eldest Jameson. Did some Pokemon with him. Did some Pokemoning. And then we went out to dinner with some friends, which was quite nice. We had some friends and their kids came out as well, so that was lovely. And we just got back about half an hour ago, I'd say. Sorry, so a little bit tired, as you'd expect. Great start for the stream, by the way. Me just yawning, but it's fine. We're here. We're going to do what we're going to do. We have got, for those people who were here last night, we've got 6 games left in the National League North. We are 6 points behind Braintree. We nearly got sacked yesterday, and then we threatened the board and went, well, should we resign? And then they went, no, don't do that, don't go resign, and no, we want you to stay, really. So what we did was we ripped the tactic apart, we put a new tactic in, and we then went on a bit of a winning streak, to be honest. So we might actually be in with a shout of promotion, possibly, or the playoffs, possibly. We don't know. We'll have to see. Let's have a look. We're going to finish season tonight, and then depending on when we finish, we might load up Nutmeg. That might be the thing. We might load Nutmeg tonight, have a little look at that. Or we make a call on what happens with the club. Do we stay at Darlington and out of spite stay at Darlington, or do we possibly look for another club? We don't know. Llama's in the house. Llama's and I have been chatting back and forth today, so I'm glad Llama's here, the right hand man. He'll help with any decisions, as I'm sure you all will as well. So let's just have a look, shall we? Let's get into it. Right, here we are. This is us. Let's have a look at the stages. 12th, 58 points. Braintree have got 64. Okay. We've scored 45. We've conceded 46. We've played 40 matches. Goal scoring has been a bit of a concern for us, right? It's a great song, isn't it? Yeah. I've gone for what have I gone for tonight? I've gone for pure pop punk. That's what we've gone for tonight. So we're going to have a load of Newfound Glory. Me First and the Gimme Gimmies. We're going to have some... what have we got here? We've got some Paramore on there, some Fall Out Boy, some Sum 41, some Simple Plan, All Time Low. Obviously, the Atari's blasting out now. Avril Lavigne, 5 Seconds of Summer. Oh, we've got loads of stuff on tonight. The American Rejects, Lit, of course. Oh, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun tonight. Jimmy Eat World. It's going to be all right. AFI are in there as well. Of course they are. I'll get my low-ride jeans on, as you should, Llama. Get yourself a studded belt, if you can, as well. And if you could grow your fringe across your eye, that would be really, really helpful. And that's a look I think needs to come back, to be honest. I can't wait for the emo fringe to return. I think it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? Like, obviously the 90s revival is clearly well and truly underway right now, but just wait until the 2000s come around again, and then everyone's like suddenly rocking out emo fringes. And the thing is, it's not even going to be like, it's going to be weird because back then everyone was like skinny, and now, like, you know, all youngsters have got a bit of muscle on themselves, so it's going to look really weird, to be honest. My wallet chain is making a reappearance, but I'll struggle with the fringe. Oh, my word. Stick Llama in a pair of DCs. Great. Stick him on a skateboard. Little Fred Durst version of Llama. That'd be awesome. This is what the schedule looks like, by the way. This is what we look. So we were playing really, really badly. We were playing very badly. One win in, I make that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. One win in 12. 13. Not great. But we changed our tactic. And we changed it, I think, in the Bedford match, actually. And we got 2 draws, and we got 4 wins on the bounce, and then a defeat to Kings Lynn. And to be fair, we only lost to Kings Lynn because we pushed on trying to get a winner rather than accepting a draw. The tactic now looks like this. It's no longer 4-3-3. It's now 3-4-3. Bastard ball, I think, is probably the best description of it. I don't know, best, but certainly most accurate description of it. It's super tight, defensive, counter-attacking, and it's sort of working. It feels very TJ, if I'm being brutally honest. It feels very TJ. And interestingly, I tried it with with Edinburgh City. That's where I tried it. And I don't normally play. I don't play a lot of stuff offline, as you all know. Corey McEwen said that he's going to leave at the end of the season. Do you know what? Fine, because although he played class for 2 years, he's really gone off the boil this year. So I think it's probably best he does step aside. We have to really do some recruitment and to look to replace him in the summer. There's a lot of people out of contract in the summer. Matty Virtue, Harley O'Grady Macken, who's been superb for us, by the way. George McCormick, Oliver Calland, Jack Daly, George Cooper has been pretty good. Joey Dawson, Jordan Turner, and Jesse Nelson. These are players all out of contract in the next 3 months. O'Grady Macken, have we got an option on you to extend? No, we didn't think about that. O'Grady Macken, I think, has actually proven himself to be one of our most important players. So, without thinking too far ahead, look at this. I'm already thinking about next season. Like yesterday, I was all set to quit, leave, and now I'm sat here going, we need to lock O'Grady Macken down, don't we? 2 seasons in a row, he's averaged over 7 goals from midfield. Granted, some of which have been penalties, but 7 goals in 2 seasons, 4 assists, 4 man of the matches. I think O'Grady Macken has definitely talked himself into being one of the most important players for the club. So Dawson, interestingly, Dawson has, he still has an option to extend. So we've got an option to extend him. Right, we've given O'Grady Macken a little nudge up. He's on 875. We'll take him to 1,000. That feels reasonable. George Cooper as well as our other player who's playing pretty well. In fact, you can look at his stats as well. 7.18. He's playing pretty well this season at centre half. So I think again we can maybe look to. Again, I haven't got an extension on him. What's he on at the minute? 950. So he's gonna want $1,000 as well, isn't he? Really? He doesn't. I mean, he will when I ask for an optional extra on there. 950. Right. Cooper's locked in. As is O'Grady Macken. Joey Dawson does have an extension. And he's scored again. He's been hit and miss, but he is starting to get goals again. 15 goals in 33 games. That's what, a goal every other game, just about. So he's probably due another season, isn't he? Ryan G, appreciate the follow. Very kind. He's probably due another season, and again, there'll just be an extension on there. So I think we lock him down. Jordan Turner, I mean, he's one of our own, isn't he? Is he knocking enough on the door to be a regular now? We'll have to make a decision on that. McCormick, Calland. I mean, these are just younger players who've come through. I mean, Calland, we've sort of had him a couple of times now. Is he good enough? I mean, he plays well enough. 7.03. As a fullback, he's doing the job. But and at 22, he's versatile, but is he... Here's where Lama's going to be casting his eye. Is he good enough? That's the question. Is he good enough? And there's certainly some players there who aren't good enough, so we'll just move them out for now. New youth intake. One elite prospect. Robbie Innes. Scottish defensive midfielder. Casual personality. That doesn't really fill me with too much hope. Laid back, casual personality oozes calmness. That's a con, apparently. Oozes calmness. Well, 3.5-star potential at 15. Is he good enough based on his attributes? Probably not. If he's averaging above 7 in a team that didn't win in 12 matches, he's a keeper. Tie him down, see if he can sign better. There you go, Lama thinking out loud, doing the heavy lifting for us here. So, Robbie Innes, very slow, quite fit, very aggressive. Decent teamwork, decent passing actually. Bit of work rate. I mean, if he's the best, the rest of them aren't going to be very good, are they? Look at that. He's 1.5 star. Everybody else looks shite. Sam Jameson. Interesting. Favoured personnel, one parent. Oh! We've got ourselves a son. We have another son. An in-gamer. Oh, I think we're going to have to stay. Oh. I never thought we were going to stay. But it looks like we are. Llama. Chat. Nepotism. Reigns supreme. Everybody say hello to my own flesh and blood, Sam Jameson. He's not very good. He's not very good, Mrs. J. I'm sorry. Like, I know we should really say that, you know, he's a good player, but he's definitely only here because we're in charge. Yeah, he's a bit shite, isn't he? Really. There we go. That's what's happening. I mean, right, Mrs. J. I'm not taking I'm not taking strays here. Just like, oh yeah, he's definitely cheated in his universe. Like, no. Come on, we're not having that one, right? Mrs. J just having none of it with this one. Just say, oh yeah, oh he's definitely not one of ours. Look at that, just cutting him astray, you know, just being like, well, you know, I'm not claiming those attributes. I mean, you are. We could train him up. Somehow. Hot prospect. Right, youngster, get him locked down. He's 2-year deal. No son of man has vision of 4. I mean, Mrs. J, you have vision and don't even have vision of 4. The joke being that Mrs. J Wears very, very heavy glasses. Of course she does. She married you, TJ. Yeah, we know. Towards a vision of two, yeah, exactly. Go full Alex Bruce. Oh, he's getting the captain's armband. Joe Fowler. I mean, look at this. Joe Fowler's an interesting one. Determination of 17, leadership of 12, teamwork of 15, work rate of 13, bravery of 14. My word. So bad physically. Really dreadful technicals. Could he work? I don't know. Is that Robbie Fowler's son? I don't know. M.A. Muesli? A Kosovan fullback? Jay Staples, obviously, one of our... He's quite stationary. Yeah. El Diego, any chance of the playoffs? Some chance. Slim chance. I'm not confident, but who knows? Priestley Unzumbu. There's our new guy. Prefer Jay Ryman. Jay Staples as the name, same face as Jameson Jr. There we go. What's happened there? That's the question. So yeah, Llama, after all the chat we had earlier on today, I now feel like we're staying at Darlington. Because it would be really, really cruel, wouldn't it, to just leave Sammy J on his own in Darlington, being like, look, your dad's caused a few arguments with the board, right? I know I got you in for a trial, but I'm going to have to leave. I'm sorry, mate. Although I must say, we do need a new left winger. So if he wants to he's got a left foot. I've proven before I am not above nepotism. Not above it at all. Yeah. In fact, if anything, I lean into it. Ian says, if we do leave, bring him with us. I think they'd notice, wouldn't they? They'd notice if, one of their starlets walks out the door. I'm not convinced that now is a good time to ask for a new contract. I think what extension, or 1 year extension on Calland. That's what we want. Turner. Extend, there you're right. Extend 1 year for Turner. And I think we extend Dawson as well, don't we? Let's be honest. Yeah. And then we can always sell him if needs be. I think that feels reasonable, doesn't it? I mean, no pressure for Sammy, but he's getting put in the match day squad for the run to the playoffs. Is he able to? He might be too young. Actually, Innes is there. The back three are okay, Llama, yeah. Caden Hughes is a contract for next year. Cooper we've locked down. And Hayden Douglas, we thought was a midfielder, but we're going to play him at fullback, centre back, because he's 6'5". So, midfield obviously is where we want to be doing stuff. You know, Sammy Robinson's very, very good. We could move Sammy Robinson to centre midfield actually, and pop Calland back in there at right wing back. That might be a better fit. Or maybe Coyley could possibly do that. Let's try Coyley there. Right. Yeah, let's go for it. Coyley, or actually no, Calland. We see Hughes again. Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Let me pull you back in. You can play left back as well. But we'll show you Caden Hughes. So there we go. He's pretty handy for this level. He can jump. Can't really tackle. His marking's all right. His teamwork's good. Leadership, determination, work rate. He's good enough, isn't he? At this level, he's definitely good enough. Come on then, Macclesfield away. Six games to go. It's raining already, because of course it is. We've got 6 points to make up. It's doable, isn't it? It is doable. See where Macclesfield are in the lead. Macclesfield 14th, we're 12th. Okay. So who's just above us? Gateshead, Kettering, Bedford. Gateshead. Bedford are winning. Kettering are drawing. Didn't realise FM came with monsoon downloadable content. Well, the thing is, you didn't have to download it. It just turned up automatically. You have to download fair weather. Hester puts the corner in. Virtue clips the top of the bar. Do a bit of encouragement. Bedford have gone up to 67 points now, so that's us 8 points behind Bedford. Come on, Joey. A little sneaky back heel there. That's quite smart. Oh, hang on. Straight at the keeper. That's fine. We can have those all day. Oh, cleared. Apparently. There's the past maps, by the way, if anyone's remotely interested. Evening Route, nice to see you, pal. Hope you're good. Always press Ocken Quo. Question is, at what point do we start committing men forward? Oh, there you go. Sammy Robinson intercept. Good ball through. Dawson! Oh, hands up who thought that went wide. I did. What a run by Sammy Robinson. What a ball. What a header. By the way. Yeah, Robinson's versatile, so we've been playing him at fullback, but he can also play midfield. And the reason he's not been playing midfield is because of O'Grady Macken, really. O'Grady Macken's just been too good. We've got a question about Mark over whether Virtue has another season in him. So maybe that means that Robinson can move into midfield? Don't know. It'll also depend upon who we sign, I suppose, really. So what does this do to the league at the minute? It moves us to 11th. Still 6 behind Braintree. Braintree are now... they're now beating Guiseley. Right, we're 4 behind Bedford. We're 3 behind Guiseley. Level with Gateshead. Gateshead are winning. Guiseley are losing. Well, they're against Braintree, actually. And then Bedford are now drawing. Gabby Large got himself a yellow card. Ashton Meads on a 6-5. There's Callan. There's Ashton Mee. He's starting to tire as well, so maybe we look to bring him off for Jordan Turner, possibly. There's Gabby. There's Hester. Oh, it's a bit wild, that, isn't it? He's not scoring from there. Right, stick Turner on. Oh, he's gone past. Oh, come on. We were supposed to press him. He can't score from there, surely. Look how much space he's had. I mean, that's decent, isn't it? I think we've got to blame the goalkeeper, though. Right, time to break. Go back to what we used to do, I think. I mean, this could be enough to stop us getting promoted. Braintree 1-0 with Guiseley. Bedford 1-0 with Lowestoft. Gateshead 2-0 up. Results are sort of going our way as well. This is the problem. Wonder whether they put a second striker on. 5 minutes to go. What difference are they going to make? Gabby Large. Go on, Gabby. Oh, dreadful. Right on. Let's see what we can do. This. Actually, he's more of a DLF, isn't he? Right. Let's do that. See if that can do anything. I don't even know if it's going to make enough of a difference. Will we even get a highlight? Probably not. Oops. feel like that's points dropped. I mean, look. 1-all's 1-all. It isn't a waypoint, as Lama says. The fact that Bedford drew with Lowestoft. The fact that Braintree drew with Guiseley. That's fine. Gateshead winning, though, that's the issue, isn't it? And then Kettering picking up as well. So we're still 6 points. Well, yeah, still 6 points behind Braintree. The tactic is to want to build around for next season, get some wingers and midfielders in. There's some more source of goals next season's the one. I mean, it's possible, isn't it? You could get the scouts going. Right, so if we look for a left winger, first of all. All right. Right, cancel. Right. Okay. Say no older than 32. Right. Okay. Probably top priority, actually. Actually, no. I reckon a creative midfielder is probably what we really, really need, isn't it? And a goalkeeper, maybe. Do you know what? Let's put midfield playmaker. We'll try the transfer room. Do you reckon the transfer room's going to work for us? Do you reckon that's the one that we're going to be able to get? Because we've never used it, have we? I don't know whether that's part of our problem or not. All right, create requirements. Okay, so we want transfer or loan. Playmaker. And then another winger. And let's also put goalkeeper, because I'm not 100% convinced on this goalkeeper mind. I don't know about you lot, but I'm not convinced. Do we have scouts? That's a good question. We might do, but I don't think they're any good. Yeah, we have got scouts, but they're not very good, clearly. We've got space for a director of football as well, if needs be. In fact, Wes York's contract is going to expire in the summer. Not that he's done well for us. They just need to find the players. You can decide if they're good or not. I mean, well, let's see what they come back with. Maybe we add a director of football on top of that next year. Make it even more difficult for ourselves. Take all the recruitment away from ourselves. Jason, welcome in. I don't even understand the pass map. I only understand the heat map for positions on the pitch. Let's be honest, Jason. None of it really makes a difference to the game, does it? I'd love it if it did, but Andre DK. Okay, now he used to play for York, right? He used to play for York. Is that a beer that we have a discount code for? Do you know what, Llama? You are an eagle-eyed individual. This is a censored pale ale from our good friends at Beer 52. At Beer 52. And just as we've done that, in comes a wild Why Callum. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. A man who is potentially handing over the FM reins to Pokemon, and why not? Why not? Hope you're well, my friend. This plane is scouting ASAP. We've got him on. We've got him on. And also Destiny Okanokwo. He scored a good goal against us, so let's... He's already on the short list. That's good. Outside scouting scope. Right, so we want him there. And then DK, we got the scouts on him outside the scope as well. But we've got some data because obviously maybe the scouting budget's been exhausted. It could be that. We're at the end of the season. No money for the scouts, right? How do I put some money in this? Hang on. Just one click, please. That's what I want. Just scouting budget. Right, yeah, let's just put some money in there. Okay? Yeah. So next week we should have some scouting budget. If we're signing people who've scored against us, it doesn't really narrow it down. Now, to be fair, Matt, there's not a lot of people that have scored against us. We've actually managed to... We're only conceding about a goal a game. But then again, we're only scoring a goal a game. That's the problem. Callum went to a Little Smith's today on the off chance he had Ascended Heroes. Apparently they sold out 30 minutes after opening yesterday. Mate, that is brutal. That is brutal. Thankfully, we were fine with our... we got lucky with ours. That our local card shop had an ATB for us. So that was good. But I opened it and let the boys open it as well. So they've done that. But we've spent a bit of time today deck building, which was quite nice. And I went and bought a couple of singles to try and add to a deck to change direction, because we need to try and get Eldest Jameson to take it a bit more seriously, because he wants to do regionals next year. So we'll see how we get on with it. We'll see how we get on. But it's been nice. We've had a nice day, to be honest. And Pokemon Pokécopia looks like it might be quite good fun. So we might do that as a Wednesday thing, possibly. We'll see. Cozy Pokemon, that might be lovely. That might be lovely. We will see how we get on with that. Because I have said that potentially we might play Nutmeg tonight, depending upon timings. And Monday, with it being my birthday, we'll definitely do that. We'll put some different stuff on. So Sammy J gets his debut in the derby against Hartlepool. Yeah, Cozy TJ, the dream. You better believe it, Callum. We're trying something a little bit different out here. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, the two youngsters are there. And in case you're wondering, Callum, by the way, Sam Jameson, is that your son, TJ, on the bench there? Virtually, in the virtual world, yes, it is. We've had a second son on stream. We had Jonathan Jameson at Crystal Palace, but Sam Jameson now at Darlington. Okay, come on then, Darlow versus Hartlepool. This is the big one. Hartlepool struggling in the league. Actually, they're not now. They've started to pick up. Bugger. All right, we're struggling in the league. Jonathan got the better end of the deal. He did. He played for Celtic. I still remember youngest ever goal scorer in Crystal Palace's history, apparently. Yeah, this is the thing, Callum. I've never had a son before. In all the years I've played FM, and then since streaming, we've had two, and they've both been dreadful. Sam here, he's not good. He's not good. So I feel bad for him, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, he's not great. Hopefully we've had two sons, is what was said. Like, even Mrs. J is looking around just being like, his attributes don't belong to me. Sam's not good, but Gabby Large is getting 40 games a season, so it's up for Sam yet. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. As long as he turns up, he'll get a game. Gabby's on a 6-7 at the minute. 6-7. Scathing but accurate assessment. Wouldn't have it any other way, would we, Zeep? Matty Virtue. Hamish Douglas. Virtue, me. Oh! How did that stay out? Oof. Right, we're a little bit... I think we are a bit defensive. Maybe I need to be stepping up a bit in the second half. Or possibly get a second striker. We've talked about this sort of wizardry before. Gabby. Hester. Hester's done all right on loan, hasn't he? Oh, there. Dawson. Oh, Gabby. Oh. It was beautiful football. Oh. We should have been a goal up at half time. Surely. Should have been 1-0. The match is made for one man / child. Yeah. Sammy J is warming up. He's going to get sent off, isn't he? Callan gets his head on it. Hughes nods it away. Ooh, that's okay. That's fine. Over the top. We can deal with that. All right. Come on, Sammy. On you go, lad. He's on. He's making his debut. Hester. Gabby Large. Oh. He can't miss chance. He's missed two glorious chances. It's near. We're going to treat that as 3, aren't we? "5 years of released Darlow youth, all wondering why they were let go, but this Jameson lad's straight in the first team." Oh, I can't even deny it. I can't even deny it. It's all true. Don't really know. I don't really know. Do we keep... ...15 minutes to go. Robinson. Dawson goes for the header, misses it. Osborne, not a counter-attack. Evening, Viva, how are you? Do we go for a second striker? Let's try it. Even Tim, how are you, buddy? Still 5 minutes left. I don't know if we're going to get it. This feels like another 0-0, doesn't it? I think the playoffs are slipping away. Are we top of the Premier League yet? No, not quite. Not quite. We're now 8 points behind Braintree. And we've only got 5 games to go. Oh. But the worrying thing is that I think we're all a little, like, we're all kind of like, okay, let me get a temperature check on this. Do we think we've been playing better recently, despite the fact that we're obviously not, well, you know, it's probably not going to get us across the line, but with 4 games to go, do we think we're in a better spot than we were? We might have to point to that 12 matches where we didn't get a win as potentially the reason that we are nowhere near the playoffs. Much better spot now. Corey Van Wyk. He's on loan from Bolton. See, we've got him on the shortlist as well. He can play on the left, can't he? "24 hours ago, the save was over." I mean, that is true. That is true, actually. Like, we're not even pretending that was true. On the verge of quitting to a late night playoff possibility. Yeah, and you know what? The interesting thing with this is that had we not told the chairman that we were, well, fine, just sack us then, see if we care. I wonder, had we not done that, what would have happened? What would have changed? Do you know what I mean? Because that's been the interesting bit, hasn't it? We sort of went, right, we're going to tell him. We're going to tell him. Even Connor, how are you, buddy? Welcome back. I'm guessing Louis Bradbury still doesn't want to come and sign for us, does he? Especially now Gillingham are in for him. That's going to be a concern. Right, where's the lads that we wanted to have a look at then that we haven't been able to scout properly? There's 136 players on this shortlist. I think we need to trim this down. Because I don't think all these players are going to be good for us. All right, Destiny, Okono, or Conwo. And then Andre DK, wasn't it? As Fallout Boy said, we're going down swinging. We're not just resting on our laurels. Is the keeper from Tamworth still kicking about? Oh, that boy. Oh, he was good, wasn't he? He was Prince something, wasn't he? On a cut, Caleb Anson, that was him. Now, contract till 2032. So he's, I mean, we're going to struggle to sign him, but he is going to be, I mean, he's the golden goose, isn't he? At this level, a goalkeeper that looks like that is ridiculous. What's our budget? Our budget is like pretty much nothing. We've been lucky to even be allowed to have a conversation. Like I don't even think we can pay the phone bill. Never mind anything beyond that. But who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find something that'll be interesting. You know, we've found little nuggets before, but I think we have to work better and harder to get some better nuggets. See what Lee Devitt looks like. Who's Ed McCarthy as well? Left winger from Bray Wanderers. Get people on a free or get them on loans. Exactly, Connor. That's the way we do it. Right. Gabby Large is coming in for criticism, Llama. You'll be delighted delighted to know. So let's put McEwen in, who's also been coming in for criticism. Oh, Grady Macken's back. That's good news. Stick him on the bench. Actually, stick him straight back in the side. Replace him for Virtue. Let's do that. Most of it was from you. yeah. It was spray painted on the wall. That was the interesting thing. You'd used your car and you drove onto the pitch and left tire tracks on the pitch that just said "Get Gabby gone," and it was like, oh, I think that's Llama. Okay, let's see what these new boys look like then, shall we? So McCarthy. Ooh, I mean, he can play everywhere, apparently. Hopefully, he'll have some reasonable attributes. But that's quite versatile's good for this division. Devitt as well. Perfectionist. Where have you come from? Finn Harp, St. Pat's, Treaty. I mean, that's going to be a perfection. That's like getting Granit Xhaka. Just as My Chemical Romance start busting out the Black Parade. Oh. Now, Justin77, right? Now, either that is a tragedy or his brother, Jonathan67, is waiting in the wings. Justin77. I've got too many jokes. I'm literally filtering them in my head. So you're all very welcome that I've now not found a level, but I'm just thinking, do you know what? Maybe TJ, maybe don't say it. It shows growth on my behalf. The fact that he isn't number 77 is a war crime. It was right there, wasn't it, Matt? It was right there. Favourite number? Oh, number 5, please. Okay. So we're still looking at 6 behind Braintree. Oh, come on, Sammy. What a lovely bit of skill that was. There's Ashton inside. Dawson. O'Grady Macken. Sammy. Dawson. Ashton me. Sammy. Oh, what a hit for O'Grady Macken. I mean, there's a big gap between us in 13th and Needham Market in 14th. We play them next, actually. 61 points to 47 points. We're filed atop of the league. Oh, I'm glad we've got no one difficult to play. We're holding our own, though. I'm not a fan of AI created music, I must admit, or lots of AI content, right? But I did see somebody had put the Black Parade as if it was done by Queen, and I can't unhear the fact that it's clearly a Queen song. And it was mint, and I was just like, yeah, that's class. That is really, really class. There's some good stuff about kittens being arrested. All right. Oh. Have they been caught on an island somewhere? Oh, Hughes. Keeper saves it on the line. Look at the angle of that stand. It's very upright, isn't it? Very steep. Ooh, just over the top. Offside. Dawson's struggling a little bit. Got a few players starting to tire. Oh, Hughes gets it away. Got McEwen, close it down. Cooper gets it away. The playlist has got you searching in the shed for the skateboard. Oh, llama. It's got me reminiscing about my youth. Oh no. Oh. This is a shocker, isn't it? Goalkeeper needs replacing, doesn't he? think we need to get a new goalkeeper. It's probably changed from dropping off. Let's try and push on, but it's going to be, I think it's a little bit late now. Yeah. What do we do with that, Llama? Goal conceded where there wasn't men to press the ball. Where do we put men? Evening SDO, welcome in, pal. Hope you're good. Oh. Here's Ashton. Oh, Hamish is giving it away. He just stopped. Oh, no. What did he do? Like, Hamish just stopped playing. Oh. It's all over. Great. And now they're all upset. Oh. Considering a recent run of bad results. What recent run of bad results? Hang on. Look at the fixture schedule, right? All right, yeah, two defeats out of 4. It's probably quite bad, but they're going to ignore the 4 wins on the bounce. Maybe use the DMs a little bit further forward. But so here's my question, Llama, right? So the thing is, they'd be there because they're out of possession, wouldn't they? Maybe just make him just a normal defensive midfielder rather than a wide one. I don't know. I don't know how the defensive shape works. Oh, don't worry, Dan. Don't worry. There's nothing to panic about just yet. We're not on our way out yet. Kareem Thomas. I mean, look, where's old 7-7? Let's Jamal Baptiste. We've had him before on other games. Where is he? Right, where's 7-7? Right. Oh, he's a loan player, is he? From West Brom. Right, okay. Okay, maybe we need to start looking at getting some players from higher divisions. That's something we need to look at as well. I guess it also has to be considered somehow if they're from the outside of the box. It hints at other aspects of the defensive setting are good. Yeah, because we're not conceding that many from inside the box. I don't think. Let's have a look at these. Anyone coming through? Right. So Devitt we've got in at the minute. Kai Payne. Where's he come from? From Wigan. Get him in to have a look. Sheikh Sonner. Very, very fit. Very determined. Vision, passing. Ooh. £6 a week. I mean, is he going to get a work permit coming in from the Gambia? Now, here's a question as well. How realistic is it that someone from the Gambia would come? I mean, it's possible, actually, isn't it? It's possible that someone from the Gambia would come to Darlington. Sam Hetherington, I'm not feeling just yet. Players on the left. McCarthy, we've already got in on trial. Salil Bashir from Huddersfield. Right. Trial in. Bill Crackman. New Zealander. Mercenary. Right, what does mercenary personality mean? Does that mean he's only here for the money? He's selfish. Is that the end of the world? Like, is that gonna how much is that gonna hold him back, do we think? I'm a crack man. He could be interesting. Shea Gardner. Stockport Curzon. Bit of dribbling, which is interesting. Pedro Nzao. Quick. Determined. Can't really jump. Very quick. Very determined. Doesn't really want to work for it. Won't really put his effort in for the team. Oh, I'm not having that. And Sincere Hall. I think I've played that venue. Let's have a think. Goalkeepers, I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Sorry, excuse me for that. Sam Lewis, 6'5". Where have you been hiding out, Sam? Stafford, sorry, Villa. George Barrett. Is he the Sheffield United goalkeeper we looked at? No. I suppose we don't need a goalkeeper that's good at rushing out if we're playing the lowest of all blocks. Yeah. Right, so Sheikh Sonner can't come in on trial. He is out of contract. Oh, the goalkeeper we've got is from Sheffield United, is he? Oh, right. Oh. To be fair, historically we've not had much joy with Sheffield Wednesday goalkeepers. So this is the first attempt we've come with a Sheffield United goalkeeper, Matt. I think I'm being a little bit dazzled, aren't I, by the fact that that looks like 19, but doesn't mean it's going to be 19. That looks like 18, doesn't mean it's going to be 18. Let's think about Sonner. He might be all right. He's barely costing any money, so he could be worth a risk, but also it could be a really, really bad idea. I mean, the goalkeeper we've got now is not doing very well. .49 conceded in 43, but 20 clean sheets. I'm gonna start making a case for him, aren't I? And saying that actually he's all right. He's only 25. You know, what do we expect? Right, Devitt. If we compare him to, say, Virtue, maybe. He's not a massive upgrade, is he? He's a bit better physically. Maybe a bit more of a leader, which we are going to need some leaders in the dressing room. Heading's a bit better. The fact he's a perfectionist is going to be good. Virtue can't run. That is a problem. That is a problem. What about who else we got there? Coyley. I suppose Coyley's also leaving. So it's not really fair to compare these players, is it? I suppose the question is can I afford to pass up a perfectionist at this level? Do you know what I mean? Like, could that rub off on the players? Better when things aren't in Rangers. That's probably true, yeah. Because we could put Robinson back to right back, and he could sit in there just doing the Xhaka role, essentially. Because technically, in possession, he needs to be sat here, really, doesn't he? You know, and then, of course the box to box midfielder, which of course isn't a role. That needs to be an attacking midfielder, technically. So he could be the creative threat, I suppose, possibly. I don't know. We can't be picky about that type of player at this level. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. I wonder, would that be right? Would that be how the players need to step up? So out of possession, they sit deep. In possession, they move forward. Like that. And then that's them a little bit higher up, potentially looking to add a little bit more. That seems to make sense. How much is this dude wanting? was 500 quid. Right. Okay. Do you know what? For 500 quid, we can take a risk on him. Okay? Because what I'm thinking, that's less money than what Coyley's on. And Coyley wants to leave. And it's less money than Virtue's on. And Virtue's leaving. Yeah. So financially, we're in a good spot bringing him in. Ed might be better than Corey McEwen. How much is Corey on? Corey's not on too much, I don't think. I think he's about 500 quid. 450. But Bashir could be there. He's League 2, apparently. Potential. Gardner. Good enough. All right, we'll see what happens then if I move those two midfielders a little bit higher in this next match. Need a market. They're a little bit beneath us, so like theoretically we can risk it. Theoretically. Let's try and get some a look at some players. No one at left wing back yet. James Edmondson. Barnett and Gateshead interested. I think we've had this guy on trial before, you know. Perver we definitely had because he was one of ours. And Sonner and Rigby at Carlisle again. His name keeps showing up quite a bit. Sonny Hilton. What striker? .6'4". He's not playing though. Actually, he's quick. McClusker. Now, who did he play for? Solihull. Did he not get goals? I don't know why, but I had visions of this guy being decent. Maybe I'm just mistaken, but okay, let's see what happens then with us moving our players forward just a smidge. I hope it works. I hope it works. The thought process makes it think like it should work. Because the problem is, like, it's the box-to-box midfielder that's the issue, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see what we can come up with then. So Darlow versus Needham Market. 3 games to go. Paxton launches it. Douglas over the top. There's Ashton Mee. Down the line. Go on, Ashton. Whips it in. Oh, McEwen. Gets one of his final goals for the club. He looks like he hates his life. Genuinely hates his life. I've just scored and I couldn't be less happy. He's furious. Isn't he? Six points between us and Guiseley now, and there's 2 games left. It's not going to happen now, is it? Guiseley are now leading, so there you go. It's all over. We're 4 behind Braintree. Probably still get a goal bonus for that. I think so, yeah. And he's still upset, isn't he? Oh no, through. Go on, Dawson. Oh, penalty. That's what we want. Long ball football. That'll do it. Just a yellow? Come on, ref. What was the pre-season odds for Darlow? I think we were actually expected to do quite well. I hate to say it, but I think it was meant to be. I don't think it was 5th. Let me see if I've actually written it in the Discord. It's the sort of thing I tend to take a clip of. Like a snip of, and I put it in there. Oh yeah, we're expected to be 7th at the start of the season, so that's a little bit concerning. Because yeah, we're not going to move too high, are we? Up to 12th. Right, are we thinking that Dawson took a knock? He's pleased. Hughes is complacent. Oh, we don't want that. I don't want complacency. Yeah, let's do that. In points terms, I'm not far off. True. I think it shows just how tight the league is, though, isn't it? That because 4 points separates 12th and 8th. So 4 points separates 4 spaces, but, you know, is the game going to think like that? 5 points now, sorry. You know, between ourselves and Bedford. But 2 games left. It's possible that we could still take it to the final day. Too many teams around us. Oh, look at that. Well intercepted, Cooper. Right launches it. Too far. Too far. Do you know what, Lama? I think you're right. I think we could be ready for about a season 8 title playoff push. Could be there. Bedford 2-0 up against Braintree. That's a massive, massive result. Takes Braintree absolutely out of the playoffs. Three points. Oh, look at that. Llama, 16 months, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much with the Prime. You wonderful, wonderful human being. Genuinely appreciate the support. Thank you, mate. Need a market, avoid relegation despite being beaten by TJ's Darlington. So we've got Gateshead next, away from home, and then we finish the season. Dan, you'll be delighted to know we finish the season at home to Lowestoft. So possibly Lowestoft could ruin our season. Well, I mean, we've ruined our own season, to be honest, but Cole Sims, terrific signing, has a fairly poor intelligence on the pitch. Great. Love that. Can't blame us. No, it's not nothing that you've done. It'll be our own fault, Dan. McCarthy looks like he's got a bit of ability. He seems to put the ball in the net. Don't ask him to think. That's a good point. That's a good point. His intelligence probably won't matter too much at this level. That's fair. It is fair, isn't it? Just like, look, all you gotta do. Can you tell what colour you're wearing? Yeah, give it to one of those lads. Try and find someone who wears the same colour t-shirt as you. Just tell him see the ball. Yes, kick it. Yeah, exactly. football is super, super simple, isn't it? Eliza Locote from the Big Bullets in Malawi, yeah. Oh, the Big Bullets. Sometimes that's all it needs to be, isn't it? Just, right, see that, kick it. Talaji Bowler, 31-year-old wingback. Well, do you know what? In you come. Have a trial. Evening, Mozart. How are we, sir? Well, I'm sorry. I said, sir. I've presumed. Terribly sorry if not. How are you, Mozart? Evening from Spain. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pleasure to have you in. On the TJ ethics scale, you don't want that Ed McCarthy chap. Oh, really? Oh, is he a bad one? Flying in from Madrid, trying to play with the Villa. Sorry if I type it wrong in English. No, don't worry at all. Don't worry at all. Your English will be much better than my Spanish, Mozart. So don't worry about that. Is Ed a bad man? Zeep. James Edmondson. Looks handy enough. Devitt's all right, though. Is Devitt all right? He's a perfectionist. We think that Devitt might be okay. We hope. Him and Marcos Alonso have something in common. Okay. Okay. Ed, it's been lovely having you. Bye now. Mozart, I'm in week 17, second behind Liverpool, 2 points behind Liverpool. You got 2 matches to play against Chelsea and Arsenal. I believe in you, Mozart. I think you can win this. Finley Cartwright looks all right. But again, does he look all right because of the fact that he looks all right compared to what we've got? Corey Van Wyk is at Bolton, so we think he's good. How long's he got left on his contract, though? Oh, his contract's actually up this summer. Oh, interesting. You can ask away, Mozart. I don't know if I'll be much help, but I think the chat might be able to help you with tactics. So you go ahead, ask your questions. Destiny was generally disappointing for 147 minutes over 2 matches as centre forward. He impressed me overall with his work rate. So he's been depressing, but he's been disappointing, but good. He's performing better than average. He scored 24 goals in 43 matches. Crap, but ran around a lot. Which, to be fair, I'll take that. For a 20-year-old, he scored 24 goals this season. He's coming from Burnley. I think we keep an eye on him still. DK is going to be someone that we can need to try and source, though. St Albans City above us. National League North. Okay. So they're our league. Generally disappointing, A-. It feels like that, doesn't it? Right, let's see what we can do against Gateshead. DK is definitely worth a punt. I think so. We just need to obviously wait until the end of the season. We can put a bid in for him on a free. Fingers crossed. Evening, Nails and Wheels. How are you, sir? Hope you're good. Watching over on YouTube there. The new patch has been bad for you. One win could move us up a couple of spaces. Come on then. Penultimate match of the season. Derby Day-ish. Gateshead haven't really sold any tickets. No one's got anything to play for, but pride. We've got pride. Can you put a cheeky bid in before the Vultures try and get them on a free? What's the point? That's not a bad shout. You are smart, aren't you, Lama? There's Ben Parkinson scoring again for Curzon. Oh, that's Van Wyk. I think that's something we do need to do. I think we need to look at bringing some players in on loan from like the Premier League or the Championship, definitely. We haven't really done that. I mean, Hester's come in from West Brom. Is it West Brom, possibly? In fact, I don't even know where Hester's come in on loan from, but he's on loan. He's done reasonable. But yeah, we haven't really loaned that many players, have we? Oof. Have you ever watched a match of the Villains? Yes, Mozart. I've seen quite a few Villa matches, to be honest. Villa Park, very, very nice ground. Very nice ground indeed. The whole end's massive. It's class. Neil's got a stream on the big telly while I'm getting to the sharp end of a pentagon. That's what she said. Well, welcome in, Neil's big telly. I feel privileged now. There's pressure. Oh, look at this. They're making us look like idiots. What formation would I use? Oh, I mean, there's no point asking what I'd use, because whatever I'd use is wrong. Evening, McCain's. Welcome in, new viewers. How are we? How is life, McKins? Pleasure to see you. Evening, Bex players. Whoa, says up the TJ. Absolutely. And, there we go. All good, thanks, McKins. Yeah, we've got 2 games left of the season, and we're going to miss out on the playoffs. Again, Season 5, still in the National League North. Still looking unspectacular. But weirdly, we think we're in a better spot now, that we've gone for like a low block counter-attack setup, and even though like results aren't brilliant, performances are better, so it's sort of like setting the groundwork for next year, really, I suppose. Were we managing Darlow 6 months ago? Yes, I was. Still in this division as well, McKins. Yeah, we haven't moved. We actually had a bit of a bust up with the board yesterday because things went really badly. We didn't win in 12 games, and what happened was the board said, like, right, you here, have a bit of a chat now. And I'm like, okay, what's the big deal? And they were like, well, we don't think you're doing very well. And we had a conversation with the chat about, what we're going to do going forward. And we agreed as a collective that we were going to tell Darlow to stick their job, and we were going to walk out. And we did the whole like, well, maybe it's just better if we resign. And the chairman just went, whoa, hey, no one's talking about resigning or sacking you. Like, I don't know where you got that from. So why don't you just stay in the job and we'll pretend this has never happened. So his arse fell, and we're still here. So then we sort of like tweaked the tactic a bit, and we went on a decent run, and yeah, it's sort of like looked a bit better. It still doesn't look great. I mean, look, it doesn't look great. We're 13th. Yeah. I don't really know how I dress it up, to be honest. It's, in a sense, it's 5 years worth of disappointment, but in a sense, it's also very realistic, which I quite like. That's what I've been wanting, I want a realistic game. I don't want, being in the Champions League after 2 seasons from non-league. I don't want that. And if you want to hear me talk about this, then obviously make sure you follow the FM show every single Thursday. Myself, Aaron, Second Yellow Card, Cy Maggio, all trying to work out how I can talk about Football Manager slightly more positively. We'll work it out eventually, right? And for bonus content, you can go to Patreon, patreon.com/the FM Show Pod. Free bonus episode every single week. This week, Aaron Falloon says hedgehogs aren't real. Discuss. I wish that wasn't true, but it was. That was what he that was what he started with. So it's a great opening to any episode. Yeah. Yeah, we listen to the Patreon can be thirsty work though, TJ. Can you help with that? Do you know what, Llama? Yes, we can. When I'm listening to Patreon content, I like to enjoy a lovely beer from Beer 52, our proud sponsors. That's beer52.com/FM. What else can I sell? Oh yeah, and the WFM show as well, by the way, is also for the WFM show, our sibling podcast, which is Alice, Ank, and Katie doing wonderful work looking at women's football in Football Manager. So again, make sure you go and check them out also. And yes, if you're having a lovely beer, do have a lovely creamy mouthful. It was supposed to say mouthfeel, you're right, Zeep, but mouthful is what Aaron went with. Because he's like that. He's good like that. Do I have a creamy mouthful? I mean, I could. I should say as well, McKins, by the way, we've got a son in the game. I had one in the British Steel Challenge on FM23, I think. Never had a son before. Oh, just gone wide. And he wasn't very good. Jonathan Jameson wasn't particularly good. We've now got Sam Jameson, who is in the Darlow Youth Academy. He's just come through this season. And he's not very good either. So, I'm not saying I'm the problem, but I am. But he's young, so he gets a game. That's how we work it. Because nepotism is a thing. Do we try and push on? 62 minutes. Yeah, maybe we ditch the counter-attacking. Yeah, they've had 20 shots. We haven't. But yeah, let us know what everyone else is up to. And how's everyone else's saves getting on? What's happening in your worlds? We might have to go 4-4-2 actually. I don't think 4-3-3 maybe isn't the way. Oh, well done, Sammy. That'll do. Yeah, just give away a free kick there. Perfect. Lovely idea. Virtue's come on as a sub. Let's get Hughes off. Seven elite talents? What? Set to finish my table in Serie A with a full Sicilian Catania side. Golden generation of youth intake. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We haven't even signed one. We haven't even signed 7 of our youth players, Z. We've just got rid of them all. Over on YouTube, Neil's telling me that he's been at the Black Leopards, Tokyo Verde, Leon in Mexico, Vasco da Gama, now at Spurs on their Pentagon. The commitment is real. I mean, it's got to be. It's got to be with a Pentagon. You can't half-arse a Pentagon unless you've got a contract with Jameson's lined up, and then you can just sack it off. This could be a Pentagon. No. I think we're going to go for the world record for the longest amount of time spent in the National League North. I reckon by the time FM27 comes out, we might have had another shot at the playoffs. Maybe. It's another defeat, isn't it? It's another defeat here. Then we slip to 13th. So then when 11 points off Guiseley, so now it starts to look worse. That was a poor performance, wasn't it? Yes, Ryan, how are we, buddy? Welcome in. Good day, TJ. My saved third season with Genoa after relegated to Serie B, now in Serie A and in the Champions League. It's been a fun ride. That sounds decent, actually. I'm a big fan of, well, I'm a big fan of Italian football, right? So that sounds good to me. Genoa. And also the fact you managed to get into the Champions League already, that's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. Rich Owens is in, and he's on 38 months. Appreciate you, Rich Owens. How are we? Are we having fun? Define fun. Define fun. What does fun mean to you? Because we are certainly here. Yeah. We're doing things. We're doing bits of things, bits of bits. Fun for TJ is battling bravely and losing. That's it, Rich. Like, I'm not here to, make friends, influence people. None of that. How good are Gateshead? Well, are you thinking about we take over the job, Llama? They've only just gone above us in the league, so they're not much better than us. I mean, look, we've scored 48 and 45, conceded 50. They've scored 57, conceded 53. So where's the stages thing? Oh, season preview. This was it. Oh, okay. Well, we're expected to be 12th now. They're basically us. Yeah, exactly. They mulled us in the last game. Maybe the CMs are for the home matches, not the away matches. Maybe. I moved them back, actually. I moved them back, so maybe that's the thing. Oh, did I? I was going to. That was the thing. It's not that far. They play very close and they wear white. That's it. Yeah. Oh, Callan's wanted by Gateshead now for a transfer. So actually, we might be able to get some money for Callan. I know we were saying, do we not? So yeah, we could potentially do that. What's Kane McCusker looking like? Slow. Frankie Coulson. We don't sort of know enough about him just yet, do we? Cartwright might be okay. Edmondson. Might be okay. What's happening with Devitt? Has he agreed his contract yet, or he hasn't, has he? Oh, he's wanted by more teams now. Like, could you not just, agree and let's put the bid in for DK there. Yeah. Oh, actually, I've just looked up there and Llama's saying put the bid as well. Yeah, there you go. See, I'm on the wavelength, Llama. Shea Gardner can't be too bad, can he? cuts in from both wings, runs with the ball. So if we play him on the left, he cuts inside. Where's he come from? Curzon and Stockport. He's 24. Bit of flair. It's a worrying wavelength to be on. You say that, Lama. I think it's absolutely fine to be on that same wavelength. Frankie Coulson from Blackburn. Doesn't like big matches. Won't be playing any. What did we think about that? The striker that we saw. Sorry. Destiny, the lad that kept scoring past us. Did we like him or not? I know that the scouts were like, nice, ran around a lot. He's fourth in the league for goals. The irony is, according to this, he reckons that he's the best striker in the club. Joey Dawson's down in 5th. So I don't know if that's something about our scouts. Terry Bondo? Terry Bondo's a great name. Right, Frankie Coulson. The scouts are saying important first team player. What are we thinking? 3-star-ish? Is he going to be better than McEwen? Of course he is. £1,000. $900 still feels quite a lot, but maybe we have to start spending some actual money. Ellis Lehane. Named after an old war film, I believe. Do you know what? I'm intrigued by Destiny. I'm going to go in for him. Darlington Joseph as well. Another Macclesfield lad. Still has Talaji Bowler. 31. Susceptible to injuries. Oh, Hester's from Mansfield. There you go. 681. It's not brilliant, is it? I mean, it's fine, but it's not great. Nicky Aguilar, Ray Metcalf, Matthew Dennis. Nothing's really jumping out at me straight away on that list. Green Thomas. 17 and 45. Keane McCuskers out injured. Great. So even if I wanted this guy to be good, he's already injured. Thrives in playing in big matches. Right, Llama, here's a question. Is Keane McCusker a real player? I think he is, isn't he? Acceleration's not there. But 6'2". Doing another players there just to get in and about, possibly. Lahane's come in. Doesn't like big matches, but can be potentially decent. Right, we can't get Chibweze. Although, to be honest, he's 21 sub appearances. Maybe a loan. Oh, great. South Shields and Macclesfield are now in for him. In for Coulson. Did we put that money down? I think we put it down to under £1,000, didn't we? Do we nudge that up a little bit? $900 feels enough, actually, because we still got to get some other positions done. So $14,000 for DK, and there's also some money for Destiny as well. I know they're both out of contract in the summer, but okay, Devitt's in. Presume he can't play it because the oh, he can. Ooh. I shall indeed have a little hydrate ratio, Owens. Thank you, sir. important to keep wet. Well, that's what she said. Okay, let's do it then. Lee Devitt's going to make his debut. She says a lot of things. She does. Most of them mucky. Let's see then. Final match of the season. Home to Lowestoft. We owe Lowestoft after what happened last time. Whatever happened, we owe them. Where are they? Where are we? Okay. They're second bottom. We're 13th, so go on then. Let's give it. I think they beat us 3-0 last time, actually. It was shocking. Devitt needs a 4-year loan in Japan and then rename himself as Ballot. Yeah, this is the thing. I've also bought a few other players, and I'm gonna start calling them the Bullet Club. It's gonna be great. Devitt's gonna start wearing face paint, wearing his own kit. Wilshaw just dances past Hester there at fullback. Oof. Little bit of comical defending there. Nothing major, don't worry. Delightfully boring football. This is what the end of season needs to be about. 77, 64. We're going to finish 13 points behind. We went from being 9 to being 13. Great. I think it suggests that we haven't really pushed on. But we do still think there's some positives. But we also think new goalkeeper in the summer. Definitely need a left back because obviously Hester's on loan. Left midfielder. Oh, Osterfield flying in on Devitt. Straight red, surely. Get him off. Hayden Hughes. That'll do. So centre backs we think are okay. Right back is pretty good because it's Robinson or Calland. Midfielders, well, Devitt's good. O'Grady Mackin's good. Ashton Mee's good. We need a left winger. And Dawson does just enough up front to justify his existence. But can we add a bit more quality? Can we get another striker who's going to, challenge Dawson? Does enough to justify his existence would be brilliant in a scout report. To be fair, I got it from Chortle, Rich. It was great. Of course, who am I kidding? Chortle haven't reviewed me. I'm from the north. I know what I like them to. Right, there we go. End of season. All done. Have you tried pretending you're from London? I think that they could tell. Okay, Destiny wants to be the star player. How much is he wanting? How much is he wanting? Ooh, $2,000. Sorry, Destiny, we don't have that kind of money. I mean, that was lovely talking to you. You know. What's DK going to want? DK is currently not interested in discussing. I'm not willing to relocate to Darlington. I mean, that's fair. Oh, dear. Okay, so plans are now changed ever so slightly. We might now have to try and put a bit more money into Coulson and see if he's the guy. There has taken several large steps backwards over the last month. Oh, that doesn't sound great, does it? That doesn't sound... Rowan Luthra. Indian goalkeeper from Guiseley. Very brave, 6'5". He's the Guiseley backup. He's played once, he conceded 5 goals. That sounds like my kind of guy. Joe Duncan, 5'4". 5'4" goalkeeper. I mean, it sounds great. There's Pele, there's our old Aussie guy. But yeah, 5'4" goalkeepers. Jumping reach 12 to 14 though. Eccentricity 3. I mean, the fact that you're 5'4" is fairly eccentric. Um, it's like being back in Indonesia, isn't it? Um, ability to secure the ball with his hands in pressure situations. That's literally your job, isn't it? Under strengths, you've put goalkeeping. Under weaknesses, you've put getting things off the top shelf. Right, actually, out of the middle shelf. There's a star player for Alfredson who finished 19th. How many goals have you conceded, by the way? 46 in 24. I feel like goalkeeper is a position where you're allowed to be heightest. Yeah. I think it's, yeah. Stacey's mom wouldn't put up with 5'4" goalkeepers. Not at all. She'd be like, not at all. Not on your Nelly. And I'm not even sure if Nelly's involved, but if you can't reach the crossbar, fuck off out of the goal. Yeah, you know what? If you've angered Ruggiero, then yeah, you're too short. I'm sorry. Like, it would be nice to talk to you, but you're just a little bit on the short side, I'm afraid, mate. See what Cameron Asher's saying, shall we? Jaden Celestine Charles. I mean, he sounds like a kind of guy for us. Plus, he'd need to get 2 months off for Christmas for Panto season. He's just a little bit little, isn't he? Like, do you know the Oasis song, Little by Little? I think it's written about him. Evening, Brazilian Fury. How are you, Chris? Hope you're good, man. Every striker Chipney was sacked after 2 seasons. 5'6" goalkeeper. Oh no. But here's the thing, though. Like, you know, we try. We're like, oh, let's try. That'll be good. No, it's not, is it? It's not. You just end up worse. End up worse. You're like, oh, I was trying to be nice. Finley Tunstall. Could you play left back? Likes big matches, and he cannot lie. He's on a 0 contract as well. We could take him from Gateshead. That would annoy them. Lots of 5'4" players. You're having a laugh. Well, interestingly, we've not managed to play Nutmeg tonight, which we thought we were going to do. Where did we finish? I think we finished 12th. We'd have to double check that. 12th or 13th, which is, yeah. In a sense, it's not that bad. In a sense. But in a much more real sense. It's shocking. But we feel like we've got a bit more of a plan for next year. Yeah, we think we know what we're looking at. Is that right? Do we reckon that's... Are we thinking that seems reasonable? How much of a problem is it that Crackman's selfish? Is it going to be a bad thing? We finished 12th. We can confirm we finished 12th. So, Obieri as a potential striker who likes running off the ball. As he come from Rochdale. He might be interesting. Tunstall, we'll have a look at. Lucas Pitt, I'm hoping, can play. See? Centre back, left back, wing back. I know he's right footed, but I'd like you to cut inside on your right. Cameron Ashai, formerly of Huddersfield. We'll wait and see what he looks like. And Dylan Duffy. Again, we'll have to wait and see. I suppose one thing we need to look at overall then is the players we've got. Okay. We've got lots of players on trials. That's why it says we've got 42 players. We haven't really. Right, where's our contract expiring? Okay, Jesse Nelson's contract expires this year. He might have to go. Mason O'Malley can go. He's not been good enough. Taylor Fountain. He's not good enough either, is he? But he's got determination, so... Oh, it's fine. He's already leaving. We don't have to worry about him then. That's fine. Dave Stead. Are we expecting him to make much of an impact next year? I don't know. I thought he might have been all right. But didn't really push on. I don't think I played him a lot, so that could be part of it. Ashton Mee's definitely going to stay. Spencer, well, we can't terminate his loan, can we? Let's pop him into the under 18s because we don't need him now. Gareth Wright probably doesn't want to come to us. suppose again we can maybe look at. Oh, actually, we could possibly extend Hester's loan for next season. Oh no, it won't. It'll just cancel because he's out of contract. Right. McEwen's leaving. Okay, fine. Set for release for him. Okay. Daly can go as well. Matty Virtue. I think Matty Virtue's ran his course. I mean, McCormack's meant to be all right, but he's on £1,000. He's on £1,000. We've not really played him. He's got an option. We can extend. Yeah, we could try and get Hester on a free, I suppose. What about McCormack then? I mean, I suppose he is a left back. He's not. I don't know if he is good or not. Played 17 times for us. 6.73. 10 clearances. No mistakes that have led to goals. Good. 63% of his headers won. 79% of his tackles. How many shots blocked? 2. 40 interceptions. Don't worry, Chris. Don't worry. Don't worry. You've not. Believe it or not, you've not missed anything. I've not been silly. I've not been controversial. So you see, literally, you've missed nothing. We've finished the season though. That's one thing we have done. We finished the season, yeah, we finished with 13th, 12th, sorry, which is not. It's not great. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's fine enough. Yeah. So it's been chilled. Yeah, it's been chilled. Nothing bad has happened. Just sort of gone about our business, really, haven't we? Kept the defensive tactic on the go. I mean, yeah, Yet is doing a lot of the lifting here. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Do we take a gamble on Sonner? Strength and stamina make him a decent athlete. That's what we need. We want someone just to run up and down, don't we? $6,000 a week. How much does he want? £200 a week, £200 appearance. We can't afford to do appearances. Okay. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. Sam Lewis apparently is just about as good as Faxon. Oh, God. Not a lot between them, is there? There's not much there. A little bit more agile, a little bit better handling, but I mean, communication's not as good. One-on-ones aren't as good. Concentration's not as good. Hey, Mad Scientist, how are you, pal? Hope you're well. Pleasure to see you. We've got to the end of the season with Darlow. That's where we are. We don't know what's happening yet in terms of whether or not we have a contract going forward. So we'll have to see what happens. I mean, we have brought a player in, so that's good. We finished 12 coops. Yeah, fine. Here we go. We've got it. So Berry have made a bid for Bashir. So finishing the top half. The club seemed fine with that. Initial budgets. Transfer budget 37 grand. I'm thinking that we're going to have to spend this, aren't we? Am I right? We're going to have to actually spend some money. So, Lowestoft relegated, Spennymoor relegated, Halezone relegated, Warrington relegated. Might be the go hard or go home season. It could be. Yeah. Keep an eye on 7-7. Yeah. Where's he gone? It was Alfred, wasn't it? Or Filed. Justin 7-7. How long's he injured for? Hamstring. $40 goals. 40 goals. Are we doing another season? I mean, that's, well, there's a question there, Tooney. There's a question. At the minute, we can't answer it because we don't fully know, but we've not been sacked yet. 100 more seasons. There's no guarantees we're getting out of the National League North, but we'll still be here. Lifetime contract. Build a statue. Build it now. Yeah, yeah. Use the transfer budget. Oh no, wait, don't use the transfer budget. Statue is 90% quiff. I think it's only fair. We were going to build a statue the size of Joe Duncan, the goalkeeper, but I had to put the quiff on top. Decision making 16 though, right? Decision making of 16. As a little tiny man. They didn't sack us because we fronted up to them and went, "Are you going to sack us?" And they went, "No, no." So that was interesting. You're absolutely right. They didn't sack us when they had the chance. So if they didn't do it then now they've got no chance. Do we go and ask for a contract now? And be like, right, what's the crack here? What's available? Yeovil. Well, it's not even available, it's just insecure. Bristol Rovers, Notts County, Port Vale. Yeovil's very, very insecure. Hereford in the National League. Kidderminster, Solihull Moors, Woking, Dover, Dulwich Hamlet, Gateshead. I mean, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? Do I find my current save immersive? Asks Chris. I mean, not really. No, not really. But what I have found is I've found it frustrating. And I suppose in that sense that's an immersive, isn't it? In a sense. This little teeny tiny man won't come on trial. The club are desperate to keep him. Evening, Alice. How are you, friend? It's the world famous TJ. It absolutely is. Alice, talk to me about 5'4" goalkeepers. 16 for decision making. He's conceded 46 goals in 24 games. How is he the star player for Alfreton? Alfreton, who finished 19th, that's probably why. I mean, they didn't get relegated. There is that. You know? Our goalkeeper had the most clean sheets. Right, so here's where we are. We're going, we need to get rid of him, but he's actually got more clean sheets than anybody. 7-7 has scored 40 goals this season. Raekwon, he stays on the shortlist then. He won't come to us. I can't score. Yeah, we can't score. We've really only scored like a goal a game, to be honest. So yeah. Hmm. If you haven't already checked out the WFM show, by the way, that Alice hosts, you absolutely should do. You should go and do it now. Make sure it happens. Get it. Subscribe to that. Get it in your lugs. Yeah. Next season, record a top half finish. Get in. We can do that. Thirty 31 reach the playoffs. Challenge for playoffs. Right, okay. Fine, let's just agree. We haven't got a contract, so it doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? Hearing about the Saving the FM show, and I finally get to catch it live, says Hilper. You do, well, for about another 15 minutes. Welcome in, Hilper. It's been, I mean, it's definitely been the last couple of days. It was testing yesterday. It tested my patience. But here we are. Still very much here. So Matthew Dennis can play out wide on the left, which is sort of where I want him to play. Where has he been historically? Notts County. It's fine. Notts County's all right. Notts County are basically just Juventus. So Darlington supporter profile update. They're happy that we finished above Hartlepool. Good. And they're not judging. They don't judge. What happened to the 6 points from the playoffs? Well, we stayed 6 points away from the playoffs and then added a few more points. So it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. We ended up playing better. Yes, we lost a couple of matches, but we think this new defensive formation might be the one. Which probably sounds strange to say when you've lost a couple of matches, but I think it's got potential. We know we've got some areas we want to recruit in, a couple of players we want to replace, but performances looked a lot better. Chris says the Patreon episodes are hilarious, definitely worth the membership, aren't they? Aren't they just? And do you know what? Let's do it again, just in case anybody wasn't here yesterday. Let me very quickly show you the start of this week's Patreon. Just in case you're going, I wonder what happens on Patreon. I'm sure nothing interesting. Well, you'd be wrong. Obviously, we have to wait for Fat Lip to finish. Because I'm not a monster. Right. We'll just wait for this, just so you can take a little look. Frankie Coulson, we're hoping to get locked down. Possibly. I think he's a winger rather than a forward. And I like the idea of Terry Bondo. Just I feel like he's got a nice name. And Sahil Bashir is another player we've got a bid in for. Right. This is Patreon exclusives, right? Okay. So if you haven't signed up for Patreon already, this might help. Oh. Apparently, hedgehogs aren't real. Johnny on YouTube. Sorry if you can't hear it. I think it must be the settings that we've got for what can and can't play on YouTube at the same time. But yeah, trust me, it's definitely worth it. Aaron doesn't believe that hedgehogs are real. Right. This is where we now try and explain to Aaron the idea of a haggis. Yeah, because we told him that a warthog existed, and he was like, yeah, he thought a warthog was AI. Yeah, for all those people who've been to see wild haggises. Aaron just frozen. Right. I am very, very proud of this joke that's about to come up now, by the way. There you go. So I would recommend signing up for Patreon if you haven't already done so. Is essentially what I'm saying. From as little as £3 a month, you can have nonsense like that delivered to your inbox. So there you go. So that's what the sort of stuff we get up to on Patreon. Um, we don't do no football manager chat there. Charlie Knowles. Marking, jumping reach. Warrington got relegated, so that's Gateshead and Dulwich Hamlets are interested in him. Right, let's see what we can say then. This man has a job in professional sports. Yeah, do you know what, Chris? That's a good point. That's a good point. Like, he's a profession. He's a professional scout. Yet he saw a hedgehog and had no clue as to what it was. He was like, "What the fuck is that?" His lovely, his beautiful little mind was blown. Oh, we love him dearly, but he is he is an interesting fellow. He's a strange grown up. Yeah. Ellis Lehane. Don't go on a night out with him. Oh, but also do. But also do. That's the thing, yeah. Like, don't, but also do. Yeah. I mean, he'll get lost. Everyone will get lost. Like, it's just one of those things. It just happens. Is Finley Cartwright going to get caught out for acceleration of 7? Decent League One player. Oof. I mean, we're not getting this guy, Forest Green, and 3.5 grand, right? Okay. I mean, it was good while it lasted, that chat. Okay. I guess we're going back to Talaji Bowler. How much do you want? Do you want 3 grand as well? 1,500. And that's quite a lot of money. £1,400 on a left back. I'll say yes for now, but we might cancel that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to be honest, Rich. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. Evening, Abdul. How are you, buddy? I don't know what on earth. I have no context to work with for that. Oh, see, I've already said about AI and how much I dislike it. So let's get Edmondson in. Do you know what? Is Cartwright going to get caught out? He might do. But then again, he might also be good. Right, new contract time, everybody. That's quite a change from when they wanted to sack us, isn't it? Is there anything else kicking about that's interesting? Dagenham and Redbridge, Kidderminster, Yeovil, Gateshead, Dover, St Albans, Solihull Moors. I mean, I don't think there's anything that's particularly good. Obviously, we've got to remember that we've got Mini Jameson as well to think about. Kidderminster just relegated from the national. can't abandon the son. We can't, can we? I mean, we could go to Gateshead, and that would really throw a few pigeons amongst the... Well, it's not throw a cat amongst the pigeons, isn't it? I could throw a pigeon. Am I right? Am I right? Oh. He's throwing a pigeon over a pub, yeah. St. Albans. I feel like we're staying at Darlington. Whether we want to or not, I feel like we're staying. I feel like we're now staying out of spite, which I think is a reasonable reason to stay at a football club, right? Spite works. Well, you lot wanted rid of me. Let's withdraw that. I'm not first about to ever want him. Okay, so Coyley wants to be sold. Well, look, out you go then, right? Just 100% a great reason. Yeah, that's it, innit? That's it. Right. Do you know what? Let's do it then. One more year out of spite. Okay? Oh, to ask for a contract extension after promotion. They're not going to give us that, are they? 1 year is fine as well. Or do we try and ask for 2 and take the piss? Quit Darlington and go back to Larissa. They were nice people until they weren't. Yeah. I think it's me. I think I'm the problem here. This is what we've got to look at, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like all of the problems have started and ended with me. Right. Okay. There you go. They're happy that we've agreed the deal. We're staying. That'll show them, right? Okay. Well, at least one player's happy that we're staying. Caden Hughes. I've always liked you, Caden Hughes. In fact, you might get the captain's armband since we've just say we're happy to just get things out of the way. Start talking negative in the press now as well. Okay, that's us, right? Sorted. We were going to play Nutmeg tonight. We haven't done that, sadly. But he's a Patreon. I hope he's a Patreon. Oh, we've just missed out on Coulson. It's gone with South Shields. How much did he? He's not even on a contract. For me, that says a lot that he would rather not come to me. He'd rather have no contract and go to South Shields on a pay-as-you-play deal than have to commit to playing in a TJ team for a full season. Oh my God. Evening, Hank. How are you, pal? Hope you're well. Pleasure to see you. In on the resub as well. Genuinely very, 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 very grateful. Thank you, Hank. Hope you're well. I don't think I'm having a crisis. I might be. It's possible. Who even knows anymore? It's one of those things, isn't it? We didn't get sacked, which was interesting. In fact, if anything, they've given us a new contract. But now I'm trying to convince players to come and play for me rather than going to other teams for like a lack of job security. And I think it says it all, doesn't it, really? I think it says it all. That people would rather just risk it all. Not even be able to put a deposit down on a rented property because they'll be like, look, you've got no job security, you've got no collateral. And they're like, yeah, we know that, but shall I play for free or play for TJ? Well, that's free, I guess. Yeah. Like, explain it to their partner, and their partner's like, yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Like, none of us can say that they've not made the right decision as well. That's the problem. I think we all agree. Just like, yeah, it's probably partners working 4 jobs just to get by, yeah. Someone think of the children. And Bashir's gone to Bury. Bury finished below us. Oh. I almost made the bench today. Did you get paid? No, didn't. I want to pay as you play. Even Novishkar. Appreciate the raid, my friend. How was your stream? What was a good one? Appreciate that. So yeah, where's Bashir? Well, like Bashir's getting less money as well. Right. Okay. I think now is a reasonable time to start taking things personally. Yeah. So we can get rid of Lucas Pitt because he wants $3.5 grand and we don't got that money. The players couldn't sack you, so they're walking out. Do you know what? I'll sack them all. I'll do it before they get the chance. Watch, I'll bring Terry Bondo in. That's what I'll do. Yeah, you can't stop me. Right, come on, Terry Bondo. You can be the guy. Surely. Inconsistent when it comes with presenting chances. Good. Right, Bondo's bingo. Come on. What's he saying? Important first team player. I mean, they're all 700 quid. That'll do. Again, he's not going to. I mean, I love the fact that they're now kicking off because I'm like, no. We're doing. Fair name. No, it's not. That's not going to be his name. No, he can go to hell as well. Start taking things personally. You're shit off. You go unless you don't come back, and then what does football look like? Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to resign. Going to resign from this stupid club. Buy this club. Sack you. Spite is a powerful tool, isn't it? Like, I think we could do well here. Right. Feeling the anger burning up. Who's Matt Dennis wanted by? Cheltenham and Hereford. Great. Well, he's going to want loads of money, isn't he? 16. Look at all of this. What's this nonsense? I mean, I appreciate all of this extra expense, but I don't know what he's coming up with. Right. Do you know what? I think it's time to have a bit of step back. We can work this out at some point next week. Now, whether that's Monday, because Monday is birthday, by the way. Monday's birthday, so we'll do actually, let's go to the big screen. Let's talk this through, right? Okay. Right, here we are. Okay, so end of season. Slightly disappointing that we finished 12th. We obviously wanted to finish a little bit higher than that, but we didn't. We did what we did. Tomorrow night is podcast record, so we're not about tomorrow night. Monday is birthday, so birthday stream Monday. I'll be full of barbecue, so I might be a little bit heavy, but we're not going to do Football Manager. We might do Nutmeg, or we might do Copper City. So we'll see. Join us in the Discord and let us know what you want to see. For Monday, we'll do that, and then we'll do the other one Wednesday. Probably seems fair, I reckon. We'll do both next week, and then because I think I've got more than enough stuff to talk about on the podcast now. I've played some Football Manager this week, so that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, come and hang out Monday. We'll just do some silly stuff, and we'll drink beer and eat trifle. So that seems to be the best way that I can think about celebrating. So let's now find out who is kicking about that would like to be raided. Let's see. Have we got anyone we've not seen before? That would be good, wouldn't it? People we've not seen is always nice. Oh, here we go. This is someone that I don't believe we've seen. Oh, right, okay. Cool. So this dude seems pretty new. Yeah, they look very, very new. So let's go and give them some love, right? Make sure you drop your follows on them as well, because they're literally like 5 followers and they've got like 1 viewer in there. So go, let's have some fun. They're doing Build a Nation in Switzerland. So thank you all, everybody. Enjoy tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. And we'll see you all on Monday. Bye, everyone. Thanks for tonight. Go and give this dude some love. Right? Speak to you in a bit. Bye now.